Without makeup, but still Ivy nonetheless. I had a really, this is being recorded on a Monday, so I had a really rough, weekend? That's what it's called, right? Yeah, weekend. And anyways, today on the Ivy Show, I have someone who I'm like super proud of. Not only like one of the dopest artists coming out of the Bronx right now, also a really good friend of mine, which means I could get all up in his business and try not to be obvious about it. We got Dirty Ike in the building.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Dirty Ike. You follow me on the gram, Dirty Ike.
Okay, how you be like, that's for the end of the show?
Oh, I didn't know, bro. I thought it...
He was right. He like, Dirty Ike, follow me on the gram.
I need people to know where to get me, man.
All right, well, where can the people find you?
Find me on Instagram, Dirty Ike _ and Twitter, Dirty Ike _ Same thing on Snapchat.
You nervous?
Nah.
You could tell me if you're nervous.
Nah.
He's probably nervous. He's sweating a little bit.
I'm sweating because it's a little hot. But...
Nah, it is. It is really hot in the studio. But anyways, you just dropped your first EP, Bear With Me. This is like your first debut project ever. Like, you've been putting out singles, but this is like your first body of work that I actually had the pleasure of hearing first. So thank you. And it's funny because Ike been sending me songs for like ever, and I'll tell him the truth, like, nah, I'm not really jacking this. Nah, I'm not, I don't like this. But like when I heard Bear With Me, I'm like, I actually like sat down, did my makeup, like, and it was able to really bop to it. So starting there, what was my approval like? What did that mean?
It felt like, I always was confident my music was good and everything. I knew I could do something, but like now I felt like not necessarily everybody that, you know, wants to contribute. I feel like it's a vibe. People could just, like you said, do your makeup, you could go to the gym, you could do a lot of things with it and everything. So I felt
was that the vibe you was trying to create?
Yeah, overall, like, it's just like, Bear With Me is like basically saying to like my supporters and everybody that, you know, just until I, you know, get to release my full length project and everything like this, a few tunes, give everybody a little taste of something, some relationship songs, some, you know, serious songs, you know, some lyrical things, just give everybody a little bit of something.
Okay, so let's just backtrack a little bit because this is not your first interview, but I guess it's your first like visual interview.
Yeah.
So people could see what you like. Yes, ladies, he does have a beard. He does have a beard. He definitely washes it and shampoos it and combs it and takes care of the beard.
Right.
So that says a lot about him. But you started out as a basketball player. So talk about the transition from being a basketball player and then now taking music serious.
It started like really like my freshman year of college. I kind of went to the school I wasn't really supposed to go to, and the coach ended up telling me he wanted me to redshirt. So after I redshirted, I ended up not playing and everything like that. I just had a lot of free time in my hands, and I always was a fan of music. But like I say, the project that changed my life was that same time with J. Cole, Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
That was the first time I heard like an artist that was buzzing that I could relate to. Like he was, you know, broke, you know, in college, chasing dreams. And I felt like, all right, I could find a little lane and everything like that. So that probably did it for me.
So what was you listening to before J. Cole, if that was the first artist you feel like you could relate to?
I mean, I was listening to a lot of gangster stuff before, like Cassidy, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, you know, but I knew I wasn't a street dude, so I wasn't gonna jump out the window with that.
Right.
So once I heard J. Cole, I'm like, all right, cool. Then Drake came along, I'm like, all right, I could be regular.
All right, now you're transitioning into music. Again, like, when did you say, like, I'm gonna do music? Like,
Once I knew basketball didn't work, I had torn my meniscus twice.
Dang.
And so like scholarships and everything wasn't working. Then I had some health issues.
I mean, but look at Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose
already had a contract signed.
That's a fact.
I was in college, and I barely had half a scholarship. So I was like, nah, this ain't really hitting. And but it was natural. It wasn't like, all right, I need something to do. I just started always just writing.
Right.
And then yeah, then one of my friends, I think it was really one of my friends, I had sent him a song and he didn't really approve of it. So
Okay.
like in my mind, I'm like, you bugging out. I'm not some dude that's just rapping to be a corn. Like I'm really nice at it. And
Right.
then eventually I just caught on to it.
So, what was that first song like? Was it awful?
Yeah, I listen to it now. It is bad. It was, I mean, I always feel like I got a good wordplay, my flow and everything like that.
Right.
It was really off and everything. But so I actually did the song a few times over, and then eventually I played it for him again. He was like, "Oh, this is alright." And then I was like, I felt like this is what I need to do. I felt like basketball worked too hard. Like, I mean, it's good to work hard and everything like that, but it was so much thing that wasn't in my favor and everything like that. I felt like music was a smooth transition, so I just stuck with that.
So, you dropped Bear With Me. What does Bear With Me mean? What do you mean? What are you trying to say with that? I mean, I know what Bear With Me means, but like, what is like your, why did you name your project Bear With Me?
I named it really because a lot of people, you include, well, I'll send a lot of people songs, but a lot of people want to know, like, when you're going to, start dropping stuff, like really putting out a whole project and stuff
Right.
like that. I probably did, like, the project is only 9 songs, but I did, like, 30, 40 earlier this year and everything like that. So I was like, let me just put a project, not just anything, not just start any 9 random songs. The project give little people a little
Right.
bit of what's going to come in the future.
I think the first song I ever liked by you was Assets.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it.
Assets,
Yeah, I could get in his business. Talk about Assets.
I got you. Assets was,
Assets. Maybe am I saying that wrong?
not assets. Well,
Like,
assets.
like assets or like.
Oh no, it's really just the word like assets, like just having some value.
I don't know if you're saying that right.
I feel
You're
like
saying assets, and I'm just saying assets. Like, I don't know.
you saying ass it. That's a different word. It's
Okay, this is the Ivy Show, not the Dirty Ike Show. So we're gonna say it how I want to say it.
Heard the English
Assets.
teacher.
Okay.
Heard the English teacher.
So talk about assets.
Well, it was a song like I was just I was kind of getting out of a situation with a young lady and everything.
What's the situation?
It was we was messing around and stuff like that.
Okay.
In my mind, we was messing around. So
In her mind, y'all was in a relationship.
she just started, as we got closer, as things started picking up, she just started, thinking that she could, change what I originally said. I really said we're gonna have fun with this and everything. After a while, she was like,
Do you run into these situations a lot?
yeah.
It's weird because what does, I know I keep cutting him off. Let just finish because I have a question about what does having fun even mean? Like, when you tell a girl, let's have fun, like, what does that mean? Like,
Let's have fun, whatever, this like we could hang out. We can hang out once in a while and get some drinks, and just enjoy each other's time. We don't have to be that serious.
time wasted.
Nah,
because-
enjoy your time. We have some sex, do everything. Whatever you want to do.
So when does but when does the relationship?
It just starts.
Like,
it really,
can't you have fun in a relationship?
Yeah.
So-
but I didn't want a relationship with her. With a lot of these girls. I
Oh,
ain't
with
want.
her.
Yeah.
Dang. So that sucks. She heard the song Acids, knew it was about her, and now is gonna realize.
She didn't even know it was about her though.
Did you tell her?
No, she actually loved the song.
She loves the
She
song.
actually posted it. I kind of foreshadowed because like a month later, like we stopped rocking out and everything like that. But yeah, she actually posted the song and she liked it. But there's a few twisted details that made it think it wasn't her, but it was about her though.
Wow. Okay. So again, what was Acids about?
It was about this young lady. She didn't have any acid. There was nothing of value to her in my life. So it's like I said in the hook, I said, tell me what you're trying to do. You want to roll with a God, put me on to something new. She didn't put me on anything new. It was just sex and watching Netflix and stuff like that. So we just stay right there. That's it.
So ladies, sex and Netflix is not enough. You got to do better.
It's not cutting it. It's not cutting it, man.
So what is cutting it for Ike? Like, what does a girl have to do for you to be like, she's the one?
Well, first it has
And
to be,
not write a song about her.
well, first she has to be into something. She has to be ambitious about something. Like I've always been a very ambitious person.
Okay.
Whether it be basketball, like chess and everything, art. I was always passionate about something.
Okay.
And I feel like the girls I ran into, they only been passionate about relationships. So I was like, there's no balance. If I'm working hard in the studio, you don't understand why I'm here all day. So a girl, she got to be passionate about something else, so that I know it's not 100% on me to just bring everything together. But Yeah, that's where it starts. And
You did your show. You had a show at the Forever Dope Festival.
yeah,
Was that your first performance? No, that was your second performance,
yeah,
correct?
second performance.
Talk about the difference between your first one and your second one, and then anything that's come after that.
Well, my first show was obviously my first show, so I was cool until like I was about to go on. Like I really felt like with Eminem, like I really felt like I'm about to throw up in the toe. Like luckily the crowd was kind of big. I couldn't make my way
Palms
back
are
there.
sweaty.
Yeah, I felt
Nah.
crazy, man. But I got on stage. You know, the performance. I feel like the first thing the performance was alright. I had a few people follow me, a few
Right.
people hit me up. But I realized when I was studying other people's songs and studying other artists, I realized like, if it's your first time performing in front of people, it has to be something they could catch on to. Like I did like one song that was real upbeat. People couldn't really hear what I was saying. My friends knew what it was, but you know, people was just like, they didn't really catch it and everything like that. So my second performance, by then, that was like 8-9 months later, in August and everything. I knew like the songs I was already grooming myself. Every time I did a song, of course I wanted people to play it, but I want to be able to perform it so people rock out with me. So
Right.
the tempo's a little up, people can understand what I'm saying. It's a different vibe. Even the beats and everything like that is a little smoother and stuff.
Okay.
So that was cool.
So, like, what's that like on stage when everybody's just looking at you?
It's
Especially, like, they don't even know who you are, so they just really staring, like,
yeah.
who is he?
It's cool until really one of my friends had told me. It's like the equivalent. Like I played basketball. He's like, we play basketball. He told me like, yo, we play basketball in the hood in the projects where there's like dudes and gangs and everything like that in different environment, and we did our thing in that thing. So it's no, and this is because it's what we do and it's what we love. So we stay focused on that. I said, when you're on that stage, you know your music, you confident what you're gonna do. You have to bring that energy and stay locked in what you do, no matter what people are. Even if there's 2 people in that crowd, you know, you locked in on what you're supposed to do.
Right.
And it helped me out because when I did the Forever Dope Festival thing, I felt like I was much more calm and everything like that.
Right.
And that was really, it was dope.
At the same time, what came, like, because I know like when you're performing, it's still like those little insecurities that lie, like, damn, am I gonna do good? So talk about do you even have those insecurities, those like, you know, just self-conscious moments, and how do you get through it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I have a little bit because, you know, sometimes my music is like, you know, like my whole thing, we go by Conscious Kings and everything like that. It's like more empowerment stuff and everything. I know our crowds, people just want to turn. I watch people at crowd, they want to turn, listen,
Right.
talk about lean, drugs, shooting people and all this stuff, you know. But I put more emotion to it so that people have to
Right.
feel me. You have to respect what I'm talking about and everything. Even if it's not what you say, you have to respect my craft and how much I put into it.
Okay, so you said you put more emotion into it. Like, so what artists do you listen to that you're like, you feel like you can do a song with them? Or what is your lane?
My lane, I don't feel like I'm restricted to any lane. I feel like I could do a few different things. I feel like with assets, I feel like there's a market for me there, you know, do relationship type song. I feel like I could be real relatable. And I've been through a few situations, so I could, you know, hit from
A lot of situations.
I could hit from a few different angles and stuff like that. Then I could also just do a lyrical thing. I could do a song with Dave East or Don Q, just go bar for bar with certain guys.
Right.
And I could feel like I could do a song with like Kendrick or J. Cole, you know, something about, you know, our community, something about consciousness, you know, I'm pushing, you know.
I'm boring you
because
because you all yawning on the show.
No. I just woke up
No
off the
one
train.
ever yawned on the Ivy show, okay?
No.
No one ever. So
Well,
don't do that. How you be like, don't do that again now. But dang, so you made me have a brain fart. You lucky I can edit all this out.
But yeah, basically, I could do whatever. I feel like I could do a song with anybody, you know. Anybody
Right.
that has any substance to their content, I feel like I could do. I'm not so serious all the time. I could do a little party song and everything,
Right.
once in a blue. But, you know, I feel like I don't box myself in. I want to be versatile.
What do you feel like you're bringing to the game that you have yet to see?
Exactly what I said. It's actually no, it wasn't even that I was yawning. It's that I was about to burp because I was about to do it just now too. But like I said, the versatility, somebody that could really go deeper, like somebody that could make, you know, a project just empowering minorities and stuff like that, but not in a boring way. You know, I feel like I have a different type of flow. You know, my voice could be a little grittier, you know, so that people are upbeat. And then at the same time, the same project, without reaching, I can make a song. Like I can make a love song. I can make a song, something real intimate and everything like that. So I feel like my versatility is my brand. I don't see it from one artist. I see a few different artists that do things, you know, but I don't see it from one artist.
Okay. So now that we got that out, what do you want people to know about you?
Well, first things first, that I'm going to be one of the best rappers to ever come through this game.
Okay.
Well, one of the best overall artists. I don't want to box myself in just to rap overall music. But yeah, that I want people to know that I'm here. That I'm really here for the people. I'm really here for helping people out. The brand that we're gonna put soon is Conscious Kings and everything. It's about heightening awareness to people and everything like that. Having your third eye open, just helping people out. Through any situation, you can get through it. I just wanna. That's why I'm about helping people out. Helping people out.
Heard the politician.
Politician, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what you should call yourself, the Bronx politician. Because so who are you working with in regards to features, beats, who you're working with?
As far as beats, the main producer I work with, Simon S. He's from the Bronx. He's from Jackson Avenue. I actually met him playing basketball.
Okay.
And we just had he said one little thing about music, and I'm like, oh word. I didn't really know him too much, but I work with him. He did the intro off my project Bear With Me From The Pain. So I'm working with him on my next project, and work with producer Beats by Imani as well. He did another song on my project, My Life. As far as artists, I'm working with Jay Blues, artist. So he performed at Forever Dope Festival too. Austin Sauer, he also performed there. Davey G.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah. Shout out to all of them, man. We're gonna get some work there. Also, King Donnie Haran. He's another dope artist. I feel like he's on the same level with me. I feel like we're gonna get some good work there. So.
If the Illuminati actually join, you joining?
Nah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool on all that. I know people might think I got the little pyramid. And
yeah, you do got the little pyramid. Please, people always be like, I'm not gonna join the Illuminati. To the Illuminati come and be like.
That's what people. There's a lot of preconceived notions come to me. People, they see my beard, they think oh, he's Muslim or something like that. Then the third eye thing, oh, he's Illuminati and everything like that. Then people overall, when they see me, I be listening to me. I be walking with a little scowl. They think I'm something else, but I'm just a regular person now.
Yeah. How do you feel about the state of hip hop right now?
I feel like, commercially it's doing a lot better than before, because I feel like they've been more open to different styles. It doesn't have to just be what New York had, just bar after bar, the grind, everything like that. You see different lanes. You see Uzi, I like Uzi music and everything. A Boogie.
Yeah.
You got different type of artists. I feel like hip hop is going pretty good, But I don't like how some of the older heads and everything are trying to knock it. I feel like everything has to evolve.
Everything has to evolve. That's true.
Yeah.
How you think you're ready, or you're ready to deal with criticism?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever said, "Nah, this song is trash," and you felt the way about it?
I take it back. I'm not ready. Well, it depends on, because sometimes I feel like people say that when they just don't understand it. They be
like, oh, this song is trash, but they ain't really listen to the bar.
Yeah. Sometimes people, I know I do it sometimes. If I'm listening to example, Dave East and Schoolboy Q all day, something like that, and then I hear a lighter music, I hear Khaled, I think it's his name, Khaled. Then it's not really on cat. I've been in that aggressive mode all day, and I want to listen to this different type of tone. Sometimes it doesn't catch, Sometimes people, it depends on the listener and what they, what they're used to. But if they're open to it and pay attention to my lyrics, I feel like the lyricism, what I'm saying and stuff like that.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
So do you think that right now we have A Boogie coming out the Bronx that's really champion for the Bronx right now on the radio? In front of the world, Cardi B too.
Right.
Do you feel like they're good representatives of our hometown? Well, I'm from Harlem, but I'm talking about New York City in general.
Wait, you from Harlem?
Yeah.
Where you stay at now?
Don't do that.
Oh, all right.
Because y'all can have the Bronx. I don't want it. I do not.
When hip hop started.
Yeah. Okay,
You can't
that's
knock it.
really the only good thing that comes out of the Bronx.
But
Is
we-
the fact that hip hop started there. Because there's nothing else appeasing to the eye.
I mean, that's the thing. You really gotta be involved in it to really understand what it's about.
Involved.
Yeah, you gotta be from here, understand.
So wait, I know you're from the Bronx, but let the people know where at in the Bronx you're from.
Most of my life I lived in Parkchester. I lived in Parkchester, south of PC, man. South of my Plenty Cows brothers and all that. Yeah, I lived there
All
for most
right,
of my
we're
life.
not about to shout out everybody
Gotta
on that.
show-
Now
gotta
you
show
stop.
love.
Shout out to PC.
Yeah, I lived in Parkchester, east side of the Bronx and everything.
Yeah, that was pretty cool of you. I lived in Harlem, where everything Harlem was so lit growing up. Oh my gosh.
I mean, PC, we was alright too. I mean, well, we was in our own little box.
I
But
went to the movie theaters over there growing up.
yeah,
Like, I think it was right across the street from the Children's Place or Macy's. or
yeah,
something like that.
Macy's is right because they closed it. They turned it to Marshalls now, man.
You're lying.
Yeah, that was hard.
We used to take the 36 bus straight there.
Right, yeah.
Do they still have Uno's in Parkchester?
It's Applebee's now.
They got rid of Uno's for Applebee's?
I mean, they got
Applebee's food is disgusting.
They got the 20. They got the
Applebee's-
They got happy hour all the time though.
Applebee's food is their chicken tastes like it was sitting in a freezer for 1,000 years. Like, I'm just not really for the Applebee's dates. Like, you ever took a girl? Oh, of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
I mean, yeah, I feel like, well, I don't go there. We not going there and be like, yo, we starving over this. It's like a quick little move. Like, we don't feel like going downtown. It's a quick little move. But I got the quesadillas and I get the Long Island iced tea, like 5 cash, the big cup and everything. So we good. And the happy hours and everything like that. A lot of the food be half price. So
No.
you get a good meal and like 2-3 drinks for like $40.
$40 for 2 people?
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I don't know what more you want.
So, what's the most you ever spent on a first date?
The most, damn. Are we including just the food or like the?
Everything.
Alright, probably.
Don't say $70.
Oh nah. We're a little north on that. Probably
75.
I think like 85, 90 or something like that.
What did you guys do?
We went to the that Clyde Frazier's joint.
That food is not that good to me either.
It isn't, man.
It's not, but the restaurant is beautiful, so I guess that's why.
And I was still like in my basketball days, so I really went there to go shoot and take some fire pics. But I remember I got some cheese ravioli joint, man. It was like a little joint, man. It was like $30, something like that, man.
I had like this chicken that was still pink in the middle, but then I started to realize in a lot of restaurants, depending on the crowd that goes there,
Yeah.
people don't like their chicken well done. Like, I don't understand that.
So you're not talking about one of our restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Like,
I don't play none of
I
that.
always like, it doesn't, depending on the, like, you know, the type of restaurant, I'm always like, can you just make sure my chicken is, I don't mind like a medium rare like steak, or like I like
gotta be well done, man. I don't play
well done is just, I don't know, it just isn't medium rare or like medium well. For steak purposes, like, and for this is pause, but like beef, like.
Hey yo.
That's why I said pause. That's why I said pause. But like, I can't, like, my chicken has to be well. I don't even know how we got onto this topic, guys.
All right.
I don't even know how we got here,
it.
but
You
we're
tried
here.
it.
Yeah, chicken well done. Beef, I don't mind to be like medium rare, like a little pink, because it gives like the juicy flavor.
Nah, we gotta
Just
go.
saying.
You gotta go
Get
to
a
different
medium
spots.
rare, or if that's too much, get a medium well steak. Add a little mustard. Oh my
It's not
gosh.
a Frank, oh, what you doing?
You don't know. Mustard on steak is really good.
I'll take it. Right.
First of all, I don't eat Franks, so I don't even call them Franks. I call them hot dogs. I
Well,
don't-
pause regardless, but
Pause regardless, but you know who has really good hot dogs? Shake Shack.
I actually went there a few days ago.
Yeah, their hot dogs are really good. Like, and papayas. You know what? I'm getting hungry. But anyways, this was Dirty Ike on the Ivy Show. So we found out that he's from the Bronx. we found out that he has a girlfriend.
You know what?
So.
Nah, I do.
Oh, talk about
But
your girlfriend.
She cool, man. She cool.
That's okay. Any guy that's watching this that wants to date me in the future, if someone asks you about me, don't start off the situation with she's cool. Okay, be like, she's bomb. I love her. She's the apple of my eye. That's how I want to be described.
I mean, we in the beginning stage. I can't get that deep, but she's good. She brought happiness to my life, and I was in a different space a few months ago.
That is so cute. She brought happiness to my life. Yeah. So you were like a sad little puppy? Were you sad and depressed?
I wouldn't say all that, but she definitely helped. She helped open my eyes from different things, and
like what? Like what? He's getting dumb tight.
You dragging it. Oh, you dragging it. Nah, she's overall, man. I mean, I like keeping that between us, but overall, she's been a blessing so far. So I appreciate her so much.
Oh, he appreciates you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so he's from the Bronx. He has a girlfriend. He just dropped Bear With Me. Why should the people bear with you?
Because this project was dope. I mean, the reception I'm getting so far, a lot of people like it so far. And I feel like this was just me tapping into a few things. Now I really know what people like.
Right.
And now I could go even harder. I go even harder with now I can lock in on different concepts and everything like that.
Right. So basically, this is just the beginning. That's what he's saying. That's why we should bear with him.
Yes.
And everyone knows I'm like a super hard critic on music, but please go check out Bear With Me. Like, I really like it. I enjoyed it. Now tell the people where they can find you again.
They can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Dirty Ike with the _ at the end. Also on Snapchat, Dirty Ike, and that's it. Hold up, SoundCloud too. SoundCloud, Dirty Ike, Spinrilla, Dirty Ike. You're gonna see me everywhere in the field, but that's it for now.
Quick question, Dirty Ike. Why dirty? Is it because you're from the Bronx?
Nah, I mean, it's a few different reasons. Like, it originally started for me and my friends. We was just comparing some situations with women, and then be like, I'm some dirty nigga. Like, I ain't gonna get into details. So it started from that. And then a few years ago, after I had a car accident and everything like that, and I just started getting more spiritual and stuff like that. And when I started reading up on certain things, I was basically trying to cleanse my spirit and everything.
Right.
I'm trying to cleanse my spirit. Like, my shit is still a little tainted. It's a little dirty right now.
It's a little dirty.
I'm still a work in progress, but.
Dirty Ike, work in progress. He's dirty. I'm filthy. Nah, let me not do that. But it's your girl Ivy.
Sounds fire,
Dirty Ivy.
Movement.
No, I'm not trying to be. I'm not jacking that. Not Dirty Ike. Not Dirty Ivy. Dirty Ike is cool. But you guys know where to find me. Ivy Like Blue. I am still actually looking for a last name to Ivy. So, if you have any suggestions on what Ivy, what it should be like, Ivy, and then whatever the last name would be, what would you put? Ivy what? Like, to introduce myself. Like, I'm Ivy blank.
I feel like Ivy Like Blue that's valid enough right there.
Yeah,
because nobody has a 3-part name. That's a little different.
Ivy Like Blue.
That's different.
All right, so I'm saying to go by the name Ivy Like Blue, but I can't walk into a meeting and say, hey, I'm Ivy Like Blue. So.
I mean, when you get big, you get to the platform you want to get to, they ain't gonna care. They gonna call you whatever you want to call yourself. Boo Boo the Fool. They'll call you Boo Boo the Fool.
All right, I'm not Boo Boo the Fool. He's taking what I tell him outside of these walls.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not.
And we start comparing situations, you might be Boo Boo the Fool, but we're not gonna get there though.
This is my show, so we're not gonna do that.
They gotta know the real you.
They don't. This is the real me. So, you know where to find me, Ivy Like Blue, no E at the end, on Twitter and Instagram. This is The Ivy Show. This is Dirty Ike. Till next time, guys.